Hey, so Denounce got buffed, and I know in all my videos I talk about how garbage Denounce is, and if you take it, you're just, retarded. Uh, just making a video quick because I queued some threes when this was with LFG. I seen some people. It was a rogue and a mage that was 2400. Played an LFG, and we instantly just won every game. And the teams that we were beating were high MMR, so we kept climbing, kept climbing. We kept probably like a little over an hour, hour and a half. I was at like 2400, and I went up to what I am now. And I mean, we ended at like 2750 MR. It was pretty wild. I've been playing SOD. I haven't really fucked with WoW in a month or two. As you can see, I have barely moved down in solo shuffle ranking, so I won't be queuing solo shuffle until, I don't know if you guys know this, but the way it works is, if you want to get rank 1 in solo shuffle especially, what you do is you get really high rated at the start of the season, and then you sit there and sit there and sit there, and every week, which I'm pretty sure it still does, I think they might have reduced it a little bit, but you still get some MMR. So when I queue up again, my MMR is going to be, let's say I left off at 2550 or 2600 MMR. My MMR might be like 2750 or 2700. Like, it's going to be like way higher than it was. So it's almost going to be impossible for me for the first couple of solo shuffles to ever lose rating or MMR. Not by much, but so if I even 2-4 or 3-3 a healer, I'm going up a ton until I even out a little bit. And then it just makes the process of getting high rated even easier. And I learned that last season. So I'm not going to queue solo shuffle then, but I want to talk about if you are queuing solo shuffle, I think you probably should be taking Denounce now. Especially certain matchups. Now, why is that? Because, for one, I don't even know if we had this talent before. Maybe I just overlooked it. I don't know what the fuck this is, if they added it or if this has always been here. I have no idea. But this basically makes your Denounce buffed even more. So with the buff, and you're taking this now, it's going to be doing more damage. What did I drop for this? I think I dropped this. So I just went like that. So lately I've been just playing Spread the Word. Basically, you're just going to drop your Divine Vision, have a little bit less defensives, and take the Denounce. So when you're going to want to take this Denounce is verse stuff, like almost probably if you have a rogue on your team, you will want this. Why? Because if you can read the game and be like, okay, let's say he kidneys the hunter first go and he trinkets, and he didn't even use bomb, you're like, oh, I know he has bomb. You know he's going to kidney and try to kill this hunter, right? And you don't want him to live. And how often would you rather heal till dampening when your heals don't do anything, or help and kill early when you have the potential? Kill early. End rounds. Now, how would you do this? Not always can you set this up, but if you see hunters off stun DR and you have Daybreak coming on and someone's low and you have a bop and hunter has no drink, you have to read the situation very well, or you might throw the game. Remember how I talk about saving bops till later is very important. This might be the time where if someone's low, throw a bop on them. Let's say you have Daybreak available, you could use that to top them. We're not doing that anymore. We're gonna Daybreak. We're gonna Holy Shock the hunter 3 times into a Denounce. Holy Shock 3 times. Denounce. Holy Shock 3 times. Denounce. Judge. Hammer of Wrath. The amount of damage you can dish out is actually unreal. So when I was queuing with the Rogue Mage, I was like spamming damage into priests with fucking dispersion, killing them. Like I think I got killing blows like so many games, it was unreal. Like my mage would get feared and I just say fuck you and spam Denounce and Holy Shocks and the dude would die. But I don't know if they hotfixed this. I was on my other Paladin. I think I was doing scrims. I was actually testing out Melee Wings with the Judgment update. If Melee Wings was something viable, it doesn't look like it really is. It lasts 12 seconds. So the healing is there. It's just the cooldown on Judgment. You only ever get 1 or 2 Judgments off. It's just not worth it. but it was fun to test out. What was I saying again? The kill time. I don't know if they hot fixed it, because when I was playing Melee Wings, I was also Denounce, and when I was doing 3s, maybe I was just getting luckier crits, but I remember looking at a couple games and my average was like 80k, and I had like one game where it was like 160k Denounce, and then on my other pally I was noticing it was like, you know, 50k, 80k. I think I might have 90Ks, you know, but it seemed lower. I don't know if that was just RNG. I just paid attention to like 1 or 2 games and seen that. I don't know if they maybe like stealth nerfed it. I don't really think they would do that. It's not like that crazy, but so with this talent here, it'll do another little Denounce that is like, you know, I don't know, is it maybe like a third of what the Denounce hits for, maybe more, I don't know. But so if you're taking Denounce, you always want to take this. If you're not going to take Denounce, you know, make sure you drop it. It's because it's just a waste of talent. But I think Pallies have the potential to really close out solo shuffle games now, because they have these tools to protect their teammates, where they have damage now, and they can kind of use that damage to win games. Now, but the rogue thing I was talking about, that's specifically with rogue. You're not always going to be able to do it. Probably 2 casters. Like if there's a warlock on the enemy team, I would probably still take Denounce, because it's really easy to get damage off on that warlock, and he's susceptible to dying. But if you don't have any stuns on your team, and you know nothing's going to be, I mean, they could be slowed, I guess, but you get what I'm saying, right? If you're facing double mage, you're probably not going to run Denounce when you're queuing with a Boomkin Ellie, because you're just never going to really get used to that. Your Denounce is never going to kind of be in a position to spam out and really like lock down a target. So make sure you keep that in mind. But I remember I watched some top HPALs streaming, and I was asking them, are you taking Denounce now? And they said, no, it's garbage. And that's just not true, because I've seen what it can do. I don't know if they just haven't tested it, or, you know, playstyle or whatever. But Denounce definitely has a place in solo shuffle, and if you play it, and you will definitely see, you can't just spam out one Denounce and then when the guy's 100% health and have it hit him and barely move his health and be like, oh, it's bad. No, you have to really use your cooldowns to get kills. You have to have purpose. Don't take Denounce if you're still learning the game and you don't understand and all that shit. Like you have to have a understanding of what's going on, and you have to read the game, know the matchup. You guys, you don't need to be Gladiator 20 times to know this stuff. Some people have this facade of like, oh, rank 1, you know, this guy's been Gladiator so many times, he just has this knowledge, I never will. It's like anything else. I've played this game for 15 years. Of course I'm gonna know. And if some Paladin just started and he found really good teammates, got rank 1 once, does that mean you should take this dude's word for fucking concrete? Fuck no, dude. He learns just like everybody else. He just happened to play one season a lot with really good teammates. He don't know everything. Like, just play the game and develop your own understanding of the game, because people out there, they don't even know what the fuck is real, right? So I just thought I'd make this video because for some reason my 100 Crusaders blowing up, and it seems like you guys want some HPAL stuff. And unfortunately, I haven't really played much WoW because of SOD, and it's just like if I go like this right now. Who am I going to play with? I can play the Swimwalker. Everyone else is low rated than me. It's like this all day. All day. If I go, oh, let me queue some 2400 twos. I can queue with a half-lock. This guy's actual dog shit. He used to be on my friends list. I actually used to queue with him. We were like 20, we got up to like 2500 twos. And then one game I beat him in 3s and I said, yo, GG, man. And he fucking, he got so salty. I just removed him. I'm like, you're fucking crazy, dude. People like that. I don't, if you're a healer, guys, don't tolerate this shit. If anyone ever says anything to you, say fuck off and remove them. Good luck. You know how hard it is to find healers? I can have some backsassing half-ass fucking retard that I'm literally healing you, making up for all your mistakes in the game, and still keeping you alive. Like, get the fuck off my back, idiot. I don't tolerate that shit, and no healer should. So yeah. I've been playing a little bit more the last like week, and I've been playing Mistweaver. I got my Mistweaver almost like 2400 after those buffs, so I'm just fucking around with that. But man, it really just takes me a lot to queue a solo shuffle, man, unless I have to at the end of the season. Dude, I don't know how people do it all day. It really drains me. It's really stressful because it's just the fact that people in the high rated, they just don't play like it, man. The DPS are just half the IQ of the healers, I'm sorry to say. But the shit I see in solo shuffle, I don't see at 2K rated arenas. It's wild, so it really stresses me out, man. I can't. I wish I could just queue solo shuffle and be like not caring about it, but that's kind of my problem. I don't have teammates. If I'm gonna queue arena, I like to play really well with really good people. To be honest with you, that's what makes it fun for me. If I'm trying to use my potential to make up mistakes, it becomes really unfun really quick. But yeah, just wanted to talk about Denounce. Maybe you guys can use that and kind of gain some rating in Soul Shuffle. All right, peace out.